Welcome back to the 2 Point Show, where we give you the latest sports rundown. We are your hosts, Gideon and Joey, breaking down stories, giving hot takes, and interviewing athletes around the world. From buzzer beaters to bold predictions, we will give you fresh analysis, real opinions, and some fun arguments along the way. So whether you're tuning in on your drive, in the gym, or simply on your couch, get ready for a good one. This is the 2 Point Show. What's up, guys? We're back for another episode of the 2 Point Show. 4 segments today, Gid. Just look at us. Christmas season.
Yeah,
I got the red, you got the green.
that's right.
Look at that.
The holidays are coming up. I mean, we're gonna say happy holidays every show. I feel like. So,
yeah. Happy holidays, everyone at home. 9 days till Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, are you on the nice list or the naughty list?
I guess, I don't know. I'll ask the viewers. Are we on the nice list or are we on the naughty list? Who knows?
Man, I don't know. That last TikTok, you might be on the...
Oh, man. Alabama fans, I am sorry. I just got absolutely flamed on TikTok. That was terrible.
Hey, that means they're listening, though.
Hey.
That means they're really listening.
Yeah, they're coming to listen, so I appreciate you guys for listening, but
Yeah.
I apologize for my mistakes. It was very stupid of me to say Vanderbilt should be in over Alabama, even though Bama beat them earlier in the year. To explain my point, the only reason why I thought Bama was out is because of the 3 losses.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason.
Yeah.
That's my only reason of why I think Bama should be out, is they are a 3-loss team. That's all I got.
That's fair.
That's all I got.
Yeah, I mean,
So, anyways, back to today's show. We got 4 segments to talk about today. We're talking about the Lions. We're going to dive into a little bit of an interesting segment. I want to talk about injuries in the NFL. Been a big-time problem for years, and it's time to discuss that on the show. We're going to talk about some Tigers. Tigers offseason moves a little bit, what they're up to, and then obviously just a little NBA around the league. Gideon's going to take charge of those last 2 segments. I'm going to take charge of the first 2. But, yeah, like I said, Lions playoff chances. I want to quote Aleem McNeil in a thing. He just said right after the game, just said, got to win out. And it's as simple as that. You got to win out if they want to get in.
Got to win with a period at the end, too. I think that's more tough. But, yeah, I mean, you don't control, or you still can control your own destiny.
Yeah.
Right? And I think we do. I think we do win out. I think we do catch the Bears and we get that last spot in the playoffs. But, you know, that last game of the year.
Right.
Lions-Bears.
On the road in Chicago. It's going to be cold.
Yep.
Golf's not good outside.
And I trust the game against the Steelers. I trust against the Vikings, you know.
Yeah.
But
you need the Lions to go out there and win all 3, and you need the Bears to lose 2 of them.
Yep.
The Bears have a tough the last 3 games.
They do.
Isn't it Green Bay, San Fran, us?
Yep.
Man, that's going to be a gauntlet for them.
For sure.
And San Fran's hot.
Yeah.
They're on a roll.
So, I mean, the 2 teams that I look at and, like, realistically, do they really have a shot is San Fran and Seattle, like, to come out of the NFC, and I think they do. They prove –
Not LA?
No, obviously they do,
I
think. But I wasn't a believer in Seattle, like –
I wasn't either.
When they were getting hot. But now,
I'm still not, honestly.
I think I am.
I don't think they can win with Sam Darnold.
We'll see. But
I would go 49ers. I think 49ers
I think the
hot.
Niners are for real, too. I mean, they're just – they're so good. Like, they're so good, and they're always going to be good.
Yep.
Like, truly. It's just their identity. Like, they have an identity every year that they're not going to be an easy game.
Right.
You know?
Am I expecting us to make the playoffs? Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know right now. We're sitting here 8-6. We got to win out, and that'll put us at 11-6. That's what I said at the very beginning. We're going to be 11-6, and we're going to make the playoffs. I don't know though, man. It's teams up and down.
How's good Chicago? Right. How good is Chicago from?
What's going to come down to
the first team that we played them, the first time that we played them, and how much have they changed? How much have they changed as a whole group? And I think that they have drastically. I mean, they sit on the top of the North, and oh man,
I know.
It's got me stressed.
It is tough. It is tough, and I'm a little nervous about the Viking game for us a little bit. They beat us earlier in the season.
Right.
We play on Christmas, holidays. Lions don't tend to do good on holidays, Thanksgiving, but the Vikings just killed the Cowboys, and JJ looked 9 looked really good.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
And he got the look in his face where
He did. He surely did.
Where 9 comes out. But yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean that's the game that's gonna haunt us.
Yeah.
That home game against the worst team in the division.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna come back to bite you. It's not the tie anymore. I mean, we're behind the 8 ball on that because we lost twice against the Packers.
Yep.
It's that game against the Vikings where the
You could be
Packers
12 and
picked
5.
it up, where the Bears picked it up. Exactly.
You could be 12 and 5.
So,
and a potential at winning the division.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's a fun fact for you. When Jahmyr Gibbs scores, we win. When Jahmyr Gibbs doesn't score, we lose. That is a true fact, everybody. Jahmyr Gibbs, in the 8 games that we have won, Jahmyr Gibbs has scored in all 8 of those games. In the 6 games we have lost, Jahmyr Gibbs has not scored in those games.
Yep.
So why don't we get that guy in the end zone and we can maybe start winning?
I think it's the last 6 games, I think.
Yep.
He had 3 touchdowns, 0 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, 0 touchdowns.
I saw that too.
3-0,
3-0, 3-0.
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, there's a lot where fans are going to say like, "Oh, where was Monty?" And that's a good reason.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good reason. He was really good in that. What was it? I think it was the second quarter drive where he had like 5 carries, 6 carries. He was moving
powerful
the ball.
runs,
He
yeah.
was moving the ball, and then he only got 1 more carry the rest of the game, and that was really like you could see it.
Yeah. So look at Gibbs' stats against Cincinnati, Washington, and New York. Those 3 games, he obviously blew the doors off and was insane.
Yep.
But other than that, Lions haven't really been able to run the ball besides those 3 games against crappy opponents.
Right.
They haven't really been able to establish a run game.
Right.
Like it's like Gibbs and Montgomery have been pretty quiet against good teams.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I don't know.
A little tickle in the throat.
You're good. You're good, bro. All good, bro. I don't know if that's like the O-line, but the O-line has it's been kind of
been bad.
The talk.
It's been bad.
Of the offense.
Been bad.
And I understand like Laporta went down, and that's the safety net when the O-line is bad, but he's down. He's down. He's not going to come back. So, and you said it I don't know how many shows ago, but is Brad Holmes the guy to fault for that?
Yeah.
Is he the guy?
Is he the next Scott Harris?
Right.
Where he keeps all of his guys, but doesn't go out and get new ones.
Yeah.
He didn't do it last offseason.
Yeah. So I mean, if they miss the playoffs, I think it's on him.
Yeah.
I really do think because the schedule we were given this year, it was a gauntlet.
Hey. Let's get someone to go next to Hutch. We're good.
We're good.
That's all you need to say right there.
Yep.
He said, we're good.
Yeah.
That's what he said. We're good, Brad.
Yeah.
We're good.
So I was saying the schedule was an absolute gauntlet this year. We knew that coming in.
Yep.
And we try to be us.
Here's another game that I noticed that we lost. The Chiefs.
Oh, man.
We lost to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And they're not in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now that was the one where I thought the refs and everything and the script writers were a little against us because they really needed the Chiefs to get in, but everything went against the Chiefs this year. There was no way they were getting in.
Yeah, and it was tough because it was like Rashee Rice's first game back, and
good point.
The adrenaline rushing through all the fans.
The golf touchdown hurt.
Right. So
yeah. I don't know. But looking at our receivers, now that we actually use J-Mo, bro, we have a top 3 wide receiver duo in the league.
Indeed.
J-Mo is disgusting.
He
is so
probably
good.
top 2.
He's so good. Do you see the pick the nose
first
down?
Tough. That was
Him,
tough.
Gibby, and St. Brown were doing that.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I wonder who came up with it. Who do you think came up with it?
J-Mo.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Or Gibbs. I don't know. Dude,
it's close.
All 3 of them. I actually don't know. I would go
At
J-Mo.
the same time. Maybe we should. Wow.
Let's pick our nose and celebrate a first down. Like, what? And they're wearing ski masks.
Oh, my gosh.
So I want to jump to a little bit next season talks with the Lions and the Super Bowl window. Is it starting to close? I'm saying yes all day long.
Maybe.
I'll give you some reasons why.
All right, I'll give you some reasons, maybe.
You're only going to have your O-line's banged up.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. You're only going to have Taylor Decker for another year or two, max. The guy is always injured, and he's old. He's been with the Lions for so long. He's going to do what Frank Ragnow did and get out of here. Simple as that. Brian Branch is going to be out for half the season. Torn Achilles, we all know that. Kirby Joseph, we don't know what the hell is going to happen with him. He might have an injury that might last the rest of his career. We don't know. DJ Reed was simply a bad signing. The guy is not good. He gets fried on every play, and he's just not as good as Carlton Davis, or as Carlton Davis was. Carlton Davis was banged up, so was DJ Reed. Similarities. Mm-hmm. Will David Montgomery be around? We don't know that. Will Graham Glasgow be around? We don't know that.
Yeah.
That's my reasoning. And why there's so many pieces that are, in a sense, glue guys to this team where they might not even be around next season or in the next few seasons to come. And kind of looking at Brad Holmes where it's like you have to have a big-time draft and you have to have a big-time offseason with the Lions because last offseason, you didn't do anything. You signed DJ Reed to replace your cornerback one, but other than that, what did you really do? Mm-hmm. Nobody else really came in from free agency. So that's my reasoning on that.
Yeah, you bring up a good point because you kind of touched on it earlier. Like he keeps all of his guys. Brad Holmes keeps all of his guys, and it seems like the cornerbacks we've signed in the last 3 or 4 years. We signed Cam Sutton, Carlton Davis, DJ Reed. I think that's it, right?
Those are the big names.
Yeah,
the cornerback names. Ones.
Yeah, so they kind of like
one's in jail. One was both are always injured.
Yeah, but they have like some sort of like they have similarities as well.
Yeah,
like the way they just kind of play and guard. Uh-huh. And I'm sure that's the Aaron Glenn, the
Calvin Shepard,
identity.
Yep.
But I don't know if with Branch, with Kirby, with you
got to sign some guys.
You got to sign multiple guys, not just a guy.
Right.
And we need to. I'm not going to say the window's closing because I think the offense is too good.
Okay.
But yeah, the offense is too good, too talented, and you could say, oh, look at the Bengals. They're bad and they have one of the best offenses in the league. It's way different because I think Dan Campbell is so much better than Zach Taylor.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
So when you have Dan Campbell at the helm, I don't see it closing in the next 2 years.
We're also not.
I think that's the end of the window.
We're also not where Cincinnati was. Cincinnati physically lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and
then hasn't made the playoffs since. Yeah. They might have made it 1 year after that, but they haven't made the playoffs in the last 3 seasons. So that's 22, 23, or 23, 24, 25.
Yep.
So they did make it in 22. My mistake.
Nope.
But in 21 was the year they were in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we're not at that stage yet. If we missed the playoffs this year, it might be the start of something because we made the playoffs, went to the NFC Championship, then we regressed again and lost in the first round of the playoffs or the quarters, and then or the divisional. God, I can't think of that word. And then we might not make it this year. We'll see. If we do end up in the same path as the Bengals.
But we are going to make it.
Okay. We will make it. All right. So this is a big segment for me, and I brought this up to you earlier this week. And I was just like, dude, we've got to talk about something that we've never really discussed on this show. And it gets me a little not emotional in a sense, but a little just damn. You know what I mean? Just
for sure.
Injuries in the NFL.
Yeah.
I'm going to read my thing here, just what I wrote down. Injuries are the quiet storyline of every NFL season. We spent all summer breaking down rosters and schemes, but by week 5, 6, the league looks completely different. One high ankle sprain. I'm going to relate this to like a lot of this notes I'm going to say, I'm going to relate this to big players and the Detroit Lions. One high ankle sprain, torn ACL, and suddenly a Super Bowl contender is just trying to survive. Unfortunately, like the reason why I bring this up is we lost two probably top 8 players in the league last weekend between Patrick Mahomes and Micah Parsons. Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL. Micah Parsons tore his ACL. Both are done for the year. Just hurts because they're such incredible athletes, and we're never going to see like them be the same probably.
Yep.
Knee injuries are literally career-ending. Not career-ending, but they change the season, and they potentially turn into career-ending injuries. And losing a key non-quarterback player, for example, Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, Sam Laporta, big-time names for these Lions guys, can be just as damaging as losing your quarterback, like the Chiefs did with Patrick Mahomes. But depth matters more than star power over a 17-game season. And the 17-game schedule is just making it harder and harder for teams to stay healthy. So that's kind of all I got for my notes here. I wanted you to chime in on this a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a talk for, I don't even know, since I was playing Madden Mobile on my iPod. Like,
way to turn me into a smile.
So sorry, but
wow, you were like 8.
Yeah, let me lock in.
Okay.
Right. So I mean, why are turf fields still a thing?
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that makes sense, and it doesn't even make sense. Like the owners say like it's just hard to maintain. Like the grass is hard to maintain, bro. Do you know how much money you have to maintain 100 yards of grass?
Right.
Like, I don't know. And is it worth seeing Patrick Mahomes? Is it worth seeing Michael Parsons go down with career-ending injuries? And they said they're going to try to make. The NFL said, like the NFL Players Association said, they're going to try to find the safest surface, like with turf.
Okay.
The safest turf.
Yeah.
It's still turf.
It's still turf. It's still turf.
It's still turf, and like it's just so different when you see guys try to run out of a stand, like a football stance, when they're hunched over and they just go and then run. Their freaking knees give out, and their feet don't have traction on a turf, and it's just like, yeah, bro, that's what turf does.
So many star players get season-ending injuries where they tear something. And then when they come back, they are nowhere near the same.
Yeah.
And when I think of someone of that category, the first guy I think of is Nick Chubb. Absolute stud on the Browns.
Yeah, it's really every running back who gets injured, honestly. So
yeah, and then, I mean, yeah, that's kind of all I got. But with the injuries, it's just like, how can we prevent these injuries in the NFL? Play on grass or shorten the season. But they are never going to shorten the season. Money, money, money.
Yep.
That's what they all care about. Nobody cares about the injuries in the NFL. So it's sad, man.
I mean, there are dozens and dozens and dozens of tears.
Every time I see a player go down with a non-contact injury, I sit there and it's like he tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
He's done. He tore his ACL. He's done.
Yep.
That's the first thing I think of. So many times it's happened.
I wonder what I want to see. Like they say that the data, like the NFL says the data for playing on turf is safer, but the NFL Players Association have different data. So I don't really know like what kind of data that is.
Right.
Like, is it tears or is it concussions? Because the turf is a little safer for the concussions, when you're getting tackled. But, and there's arguments both ways, but turf kills careers.
It does.
I know, like, concussions do too, but the tears are just a different animal.
Right.
It really is.
Here's a interesting fact. I just thought of this in my head. Michigan State plays on a grass field. In my life, so 18 years, not that much, but I've only seen one tear on that field, and it was in 2018. It was a Michigan State wide receiver. Shout out Felton Davis.
Wow.
If you know that name.
Heck yeah.
Felton Davis against Michigan tore his Achilles on a non-contact injury. But one injury in 18 years where on a grass field, it just makes me think, why don't NFL teams do this?
Right.
So, yeah, it's interesting. And then I want to talk about another thing I think the NFL could do. They could add another bye week, multiple bye weeks. How do you feel about that?
I don't hate that.
Where
I don't hate that.
everyone just more time to recover. Simple as that. Here's a crazy one for me. Eliminate Thursday night football. Get rid of it. Because when a team on Sunday, they win or whatever, then they have to go and only have 3 or 4 days of rest. That's not enough for these guys. And that's where a lot of the injuries happen are on Thursday night football. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think they should open up the season. I love how they open up the season on Thursday night. I absolutely love that. National television, Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth on the call. I absolutely love that. But that should be the only game on Thursday night. I think just go back to Sundays. They should get rid of Thursday night football.
That's not a bad argument, but I love, especially when I was, younger, in high school, just seeing my fantasy team on Thursday.
That's true. I like to see who the guys are.
And,
yes.
And I get it. I know it's very stupid because you're getting injured. The players are getting injured. And then me just for my fantasy team.
I know what you mean. I understand that. It is fun.
So I don't know if the league would, like you said, it's just money.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they would never, I don't see them ever, they might, I guess, in 20, 30 years. But I don't see them taking Thursday night just because the money. And just because Amazon Prime just bought it.
Right.
So
and they're making a ton of money.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you bring up a good point. I mean, that's probably why the injuries happen.
A lot of injuries.
Short bye weeks or short
Thursday
weeks.
Night.
Yeah.
So it's interesting, man. It's interesting. All right, you're gonna take charge in these last two segments.
All right,
we're gonna go to the Tigers off season. Start it out. Hit
man,
me.
The Tigers, man, they made a bit of a splash.
Did they though?
They did.
I don't know about that.
Big time reliever, Kenley Jensen.
He's 38.
Doesn't matter.
I don't.
He's an arm. He's not the closer.
Yeah.
He's back of the pen.
All right.
Give me more thoughts. Come on. Don't hate on this. Don't hate on this.
I don't know how to feel. I think there should be a lockout this season. I really do. It's just the whole league. It's just Dodgers, Yankees versus everybody, in my opinion. So it frustrates me a little bit. You know what I mean? But I want more. Scott Harris, do more, dude. Go Illich, go do more.
It's a long winter.
I know, but I get the bullpen was bad at the end of the year and you needed that, and they helped that out obviously, but we need bats. I'm not trying to see Parker Meadows in the lineup anymore. I'm not trying to see Zach McKinstry in the lineup anymore. I'm not trying to see Jahmai Jones in the lineup anymore. I need guys who are solid bats where you can get a 260, 270 season out of them and a solid amount of home runs, RBIs.
Hey, we got guys coming. That's all I'm going to say.
I understand that.
We got guys coming. So.
But when you have the best pitcher in baseball right now, you got to figure it out now. I hate to break it to you. Or you're not going to win. Or you trade him.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should still trade him to this second.
Yeah. I think you bring up a good point, but, it's a long winter. It's a long winter, and I know people are frustrated, oh, I need more names. Those people, don't know. You know what I mean?
So you're saying me. I don't know.
You don't know.
Okay.
You don't know. Because you look at Jahmai Jones.
That is a shot at me, thank you.
But you look at Jahmai Jones. Let me speak my I don't know, my dressing. You look at Jahmai Jones against left-handed pitchers, and I know are you a platoon guy? I can't remember.
Am I a who?
A platoon guy? You like righty, lefty, righty? Or no?
Be able to hit the ball on both sides.
All right. So never mind. Never mind. I won't speak my truth.
No, say your thought.
All right.
We're on the show. Say the thought.
Well, I mean, Jemai against lefties, you put him in 8th inning, pinch hit.
Yeah.
It's bad 280. I like my chances.
Yeah, but I want to see my star player, supposedly Riley Green, be able to hit a left-handed bat. I want to see my star player.
Don't hate on Riley Green.
I want to see my star player, Kerry Carpenter, be able to hit a left-handed bat.
40. All right. You can hate on Kerry a bit, but
I want to see Spencer Torkelson be able to hit a right-handed pitcher. Like, that is baseball 101. Right-handed pitcher. About 90% of the league is a right-handed pitcher, Jemai Jones.
What do you mean hit? Do you mean
get a base hit? Hit the ball. Don't strike out. Jemai Jones.
All right.
Be able to hit both pitchers. You're in the MLB. You should be able to do that.
But he's not used in the field.
I don't care.
He's not.
You're in the MLB.
He's
you
not
should
an
be
everyday
capable
player.
of hitting left-handed pitchers and right-handed pitchers if you were a hitter.
He's not an everyday player. Think about it. Against lefties, you put in Jemai.
You know who is an everyday?
Against righty, you put in.
You know who is an everyday player? Zach McKinstry. He can't hit a left-handed pitcher to save his life.
He's not gonna be this year.
Is he?
He's not.
What about Parker Meadows?
He's not.
Like I said, make moves. Do something.
Bro, just wait. Kevin McGonagall's coming.
Okay.
Out. Okay.
Yep.
And then Parker Meadows, we're gonna get the one center fielder from the Giants.
So who's at third base? McGonagall?
Yeah, probably.
Who's at shortstop?
Probably Javi.
I don't believe in another year of Javi. Hate to break it to you. I don't believe in another year of Javi.
Then you put McGonagall at shortstop and then Keith at third.
All right. I don't hate that.
Just let it play out, Joe.
And Glaber's back.
Think about it. These guys work at the organization for a reason.
Yeah, and they can't make the World Series with Tarek Skubal.
Because
you have the best pitcher
the organization
in the MLB.
I'm not gonna hype up the owner. All right. We know
pizza.
It's his fault. It's not their fault. So don't be screaming at Scott Harris and all that. Do you know what he's working with? You're a Moneyball fan. Come on. Make more of less. Right? Less is more.
What did Moneyball never do? Win.
You can't. You just can't. Look at the Dodgers. Everyone
Lock
knows.
it up. Lock down the season.
Everyone
Lock
knows.
out now. This segment pissed me off. Holy.
This all started with you saying Kenley Jensen's a bad sign. Who do you want? Who do you want in the
I want
bullpen?
Alex Bregman.
In the bullpen.
Okay.
Who do you want?
No, I said they fixed the problem with the bullpen in the Kenley Jansen signing. I said that.
You did?
I said that.
You said
Watch
you don't
it
know
back.
how to feel. You said you don't know how to feel.
No, I said I don't know how to feel about it just because of how old he is.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Right.
Give me Alex Bregman and we'll start talking again. Give me a star power right-handed bat where he's an everyday player.
Right.
And I can talk to you again. Because at the end of the season last year, you had probably 3 guys in your lineup who weren't everyday players. Zach McKinstry, Parker Meadows, and whoever the hell you threw at center field. Or not Parker. Whoa. That's stupid. Parker Meadows was in center. Whoever you had, why am I blanking on this? Javi Baez. He was not good. I hate to break it to you. He wasn't. We just thought he was good because we wanted to be happy and we wanted to have a solid bat. It was Kerry Carpenter and the rest of the lineup. You're quiet over there. What are you thinking?
No, I mean, Javi was an all-star.
So was Zach McKinstry.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then they died.
No one was going to bank on that.
And then they died.
No one was going to bank on that.
And then they died.
I'm just saying, no one was going to bank on that.
Bank on what?
No one was going to bank on them dying. You know what I mean? This happens. It's baseball. No one knows. No one knows.
You were the best team in the MLB, and you barely make the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean,
the halfway point? And you have the best pitcher in the NFL, in the MLB, and you can't win? And you don't know what to do with the best pitcher in the MLB?
It's not you. Stop following him. Stop following Sky Harris. It's not him. It's not him.
I thought the Tigers, with not them doing with them not doing anything with Tarek Skubal's contract so far, whether you trade him or you sign him, they haven't touched it. They're just letting him ride out. And I thought maybe with that,
whose fault is that? Who pays him?
Let me finish this.
All right.
And they were going to go all in with this offseason. They haven't done anything. Nothing to the offensive side to where they can do anything to compete. December. You can only rely on your pitching for so long. You got to get runs. You got to buy runs.
It's December, so just take a chill pill.
Sign Alex Bregman.
Take a sip of water. Take a sip of water. You got water down there? Just take a sip. I'll take a sip with you. Cheers.
I can't cheers you right now. Sorry, I can't. I'm bugged.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying it's.
The Pistons are the best team in this.
They
city.
sure are,
man,
and I love it.
You want to get to that? I'm done with the Tigers.
You sure?
Unless you have more, I'll let you say more.
Let's see.
You got anything else?
We kind of touched on it. Let's see. I'm just reading. Hold on. I want to about school. I want to hear what Chris Ilitch has to say. Is he really going to pay him? If you're looking next offseason, even this offseason, are you really going to pay him?
No.
And I'm sure this offseason they're not. But tell, and this is why, like, you need to work with your general manager because he cooks. He's the guy who cooks. Talk with AJ Hinch. You tell him that, we're not paying him. Don't tell him that with a week left in the season, we're not going to pay him. And then we're left with nothing for Skubal. And that is just like what triggers me is there's no dialogue in this with Skubal. You know what I mean? There's no dialogue. Like, it just, like, say you want to pay him or say you don't want to pay him. It's not that hard. Then you move him. If you don't want to pay him, you move him. If you do, you keep him.
Poker face.
Yeah, exactly.
Poker face. Nobody knows what the hell they're doing.
And that's what I'm frustrated about.
And we can't get any hints or anything. It's the talk of the town with the Tigers is Skubal going to stay or not? And nobody freaking knows.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. Poker face.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
So, Tigers.
NBA around the league. Gideon.
Here we go. The in-season tournament championship tonight.
Whoa!
You
Spurs against the Knicks.
You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are? Okay, good.
I'll put a smile on my face now.
Good.
Yeah, we're done with the Tigers.
Yeah. So, I think we saw the other night with the Thunder and the Spurs. That game was one of the games of the year. It was
incredible.
Unbelievable.
It was an incredible game. Wemby came off the bench and won.
I think that is what the NBA wants with the Vegas Cup. You know?
Yeah. They want games where people will tune in and you're like, damn, that was a good game.
Right. And it felt like a playoff game.
Yeah.
I mean, there was matchups that they were attacking and the best team versus the alien. I mean, it was good ball. And
yeah.
I want to get your thoughts because we haven't really talked about the in-season tournament. Like, I know we touched on it.
With the do you thinks, yep.
Yeah, but I want to really hear your thoughts. Like, you think it's good for the league?
Overall, I think it's a good thing for the NBA. Because looking back in the 90s, in the 2000s, every game was a battle. Mm-hmm. Every single game. And blood, sweat, tears was just a battle in the NBA. And all they cared about was winning, not the money aspect of it. Now the money aspect is a big part of it, and that's changed a lot of it. So I think what the NBA lacks the most when it comes to this stuff is competition or competitive spirit, in a sense.
It's a long season.
Yep. So where I think, but even in the MLB, I feel like there's more competitive spirit than the NBA, and they have a longer season. So I think the NBA Cup was overall a good ad.
Yeah,
good ad.
I think it was too because
and they're competing for money, which it makes them compete more in a sense because they know what they're winning.
Everyone in the world for an extra $500,000 would turn it up a notch. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Unless you're stupid. Sorry. What? Go on.
Who was that toward? Was that toward?
No. It wasn't toward anybody. It was just
okay.
Unless you're stupid.
All right. Yeah, but that you actually brought up some very interesting. There is more of a competitive thing, like an aspect to the players in the MLB.
There are.
I don't know, because if it feels like, and I'm sure because I've hung around the Pistons and they've been so bad, and it's just not fun to watch them when they're bad.
Yep.
But I feel like this is the first year, it's second year. I think last year was competitive for the Pistons, but this is like the first year I've sat down and watched every game and stressing over runs.
Honestly, yeah, I have definitely. This is the year I've watched the Pistons the most in my life. In my life,
right?
And
I'm sure that's because
we're good,
and you were playing basketball as well, and you practices games, all that.
Yeah, I didn't have time, I guess.
Yeah,
I still watch the Spartans though.
Yeah,
Sparty 6:30 tonight.
That's right.
On Peacock. Sorry, that really pissed me off.
What?
Peacock. They're on Peacock. Back to it. Sorry.
All right, no, you're good, but I mean, I was just watching last night, and we'll talk about a little bit about the game last night with the Celtics, but it was just like
I was watching it with the family dinner. We were out to dinner, and it was on the TV.
Wow. Yep. That, you know what?
Yep.
That is awesome. The clot dinner?
Yeah,
Where did you guys go?
We went to the new restaurant right up here, Adam's Social.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And it was good? Solid.
What'd you get?
So my mom and dad went there, and they wanted to try it out with us because they were a little iffy about it the first time.
Okay.
So I was a little thinking about the menu, and I was just like, I got to go something where it's like old and reliable in a sense, where they can't mess it up.
And you went with?
I went with wings.
Love it.
Just classic garlic parm wings.
Garlic parm.
With some celery on the side.
Ranch or no?
Yeah.
Ranch?
But only for the celery. For the celery. Celery and ranch. But that's what I went with. But they had this was I was in between. They had a garlic guac burger.
Whoa.
Roasted garlic aioli.
Whoa.
Caramelized onions and
you have to.
And guacamole on the burger. Wow. So when I go back there, I'm going to try that.
Wow. Is it like
what a sidetrack?
Is it big or what?
I mean, it was a 7-ounce patty. That's what it said on the menu. So, did you hear that crack? I was like angry, dude. All right, we're really sidetracked.
Back to
shout out Adam's Social. Sponsor us.
No,
if you want
hashtag no ad, no partner, but sponsors.
If you want to be there.
Anyway, there were like runs that the Celtics were making yesterday, and I was like, oh gosh, I've seen this movie 100 times in TD Garden with that freaking organ, and I've seen it so many times, and Derek White just killing us.
Yep.
But no,
we came to life.
No, we came to life.
I know.
And I think we haven't seen like the Pistons. I'm not going to say fight back because it's different with JB Bickerstaff. His teams don't crumble like that.
Correct.
But they're like the competitive when your team is good, it just makes a whole lot different.
In a sense, they didn't lose focus.
Yeah.
In that game last night, they stayed with it. They stayed together, and they didn't lose focus.
Yeah.
That's how I view it.
Yeah. We'll kind of touch on the game. I mean, Kate Cunningham, man,
special.
You want to hear?
He's a top 10 player in the league.
You want to hear the MVP odds right now?
Sure. All right. Give me Kate Cunningham's first. Because I know
let me put the order. Okay?
All right.
SGA 1, Jokic 2.
What are the odds?
Luka 3.
Okay, sorry.
Cade 4. You want to hear the odds?
SGA. Who was the second one?
Jokic. Luka.
Cade.
You want to hear the odds?
Yeah.
This ruins the propaganda.
Can I guess?
Yeah, this ruins the propaganda.
Is these in like the order of like the highest?
Yes.
Shea to win MVP plus 220.
Less.
Plus 170.
Less.
Minus?
No.
Plus 110.
Yep. Plus
wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Holy smokes.
All right, Jokic.
Free throw merchant. He is.
You want to guess Jokic or you just
I'm going to say plus 270.
Less.
Plus 220?
Less.
Plus 180.
Higher. Plus 200.
Okay.
Luka.
Plus 320.
Less. Plus 300.
Okay.
Kate
Cade?
Cunningham.
400?
Plus 7,500.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
What a diff. Is he fourth?
Yeah, he's fourth. Isn't that crazy?
So it's a battle between those three.
Yeah.
And then it's just
And then
5 piles of dirt.
Yes.
And then Cade.
Wemby's, I think, let me check. Let me check real quick. It might be 15,000.
Real well, I think Wemby's been out a little while. I don't think he's gonna win it.
15,000.
Wow.
Tied with Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey's been balling.
Oh my gosh.
He's so good.
Shout out Griffin Beers. He was a Maxey believer.
When he was at Kentucky?
From day one.
Man, when he was at Kentucky, he absolutely killed Michigan State in MSG.
He did.
Or not MSG, but in the Champions Classic.
He did. I think
Off the bench, he gave him 26.
it was in MSG. Maybe not.
I think it was in Chicago.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But I remember that game. I was a younger kid, so I went to bed early, and I woke up the next morning, and I'm just looking at the box scores just to see our guys, and then I look at theirs, and I just see T. Maxey, 26 off the bench. I was like, damn. He would have had 29, actually. I don't know. It was one of those two.
I mean, he's good, but
yeah,
imagine him and Cade together.
I know.
That's what I think we need. We'll see what happens with Ivy, and he played good. He didn't fill up the stat sheet yesterday. He missed
10 points,
a couple threes too.
Yeah, bad from 3. Tobias was bad from 3.
Yeah, but I was really impressed. That was Ivy's best defensive game, and just. He matched the speed of the game.
Right.
He hasn't reached the speed yet. And I think yesterday we saw his speed is so good for this team.
Right, and when good players are off a little bit offensively, good players find ways to make an impact on the game differently than offense.
Yep.
Defense, hustle, rebounding, assisting. Ivy did that yesterday. And that is, I thought about maybe we should trade him, but I think we should maybe keep him now.
I think we should too because he's gonna be cheap.
Yeah,
he's gonna be really cheap. I really think he's gonna be
8 mil, 10 mil.
No, he'll be more than that.
12, probably 12.
Nah, I think he'll be more.
15,
probably more than that.
Okay, that's not very cheap.
Probably like 18 mil.
Still not bad.
It's
really isn't if you
not
think
bad.
about it. Really isn't. Jalen Johnson's getting paid 40 mil.
Yeah,
just think about that, guys.
He's making
bank.
He's making bank. He's putting up some triple doubles.
Yes, he is. Triple-double in the first half. You see that?
Yeah, I mean,
that's ridiculous. He did that. Fun fact, guys.
I wanna touch on a team that was hyped up, in the beginning of the year.
The Cavs?
That's the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's the Cleveland Cavaliers. I really wanna I don't know I know some obviously, but I wanna hear your thoughts.
I just don't think they were up they never really lived up to the hype.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, they were really good, but then injuries killed them in the postseason.
Yep.
And honestly, I can't really give you an answer. I don't really know what happened.
Yeah.
In a sense.
I honestly think
they're loaded.
They are loaded. They, I think, need to reassess and look how good is Darius Garland.
That's a good point.
And I think they should really look to kind of move.
I'm gonna look up something here while you're talking. Go ahead.
Yep. Move Darius Garland for more of and they have Lonzo who can defend, but they need to grab a guy. He doesn't have to be better than Garland. He just needs to be better in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And that can look like what the Nuggets did with Mike Porter Jr. for Cam Johnson.
Yeah, good point.
The stats scream that, but and I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
What if they got someone like Jalen Suggs?
That would be good. I don't know if the Magic.
No, it would never happen. I'm just saying, a guy like that.
That's a good. I think that's a guy who they need because you have Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is one. I mean, I was looking at the odds. He was plus 30,000 to win MVP.
I just looked up how old Donovan Mitchell was. 29. So you've got necessarily 3 more years, I would say, of peak Donovan Mitchell, and that's your window because that's your star player. Obviously, you got Evan Mobley.
I think Mobley can really develop into a premier. And I think he's going to be an Olympian. I really
probably
do. So
him and Cade.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Jalen Suggs is like the perfect player. Actually,
I just thought of that on the top of my head.
Yeah.
Literally.
I'm trying to.
Maybe they would never get rid of De'Aaron Fox.
Maybe.
Phil and Dylan Harper to like get them going.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's tough. You can't just pick a guy out of a team and put him on a different team.
It is tough, and I think that would help both ways.
I know,
really, because Garland with Wemby. Oh my God.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
That would be
unbelievable. Good way to put it there. Good, interesting thought.
Yeah,
no one really thinks about that.
And they're still put in like the top 3 talk of the East, and they still could be. It's early in the year. There's 20-some games played.
Yep.
But I wanna also hear your thoughts on who's the favorite in the East. We kind of know the West.
Yeah.
Who are your teams in the East?
Detroit. I think you gotta, no questions asked. They've been the best team. I'm gonna go Boston. Boston looks to be still very sound without Jason Tatum.
Man,
they really do.
Just find a way.
Derek White, just best non-first option, arguably in the league.
Yeah.
And then Orlando, maybe, but they've been a little shaky.
What about New York?
Yeah, New York. We always forget about New York.
Screw New York. So, I also want to hear your finals prediction.
Screw New York.
Let's hear a finals prediction. Joey Clot. Here we go. Give me the games too.
It's too early to say.
If you had to, right now.
OKC versus Boston.
Nice.
Can't do it.
In how many games?
5.
I'm going to go OKC and the Pistons. No bias.
All right.
In 6.
I can't do it yet. Do it yet. I need them to win a series, and I need them to dominate a series to where I can talk about them in the finals.
Fair.
So that's where I'm at.
Fair.
Let's give it. We haven't done this in a long time. 2-point show approved. We got to give one. We got to fill up our wall. Shout out Julio Rodriguez.
Why
He's
not?
the most recent ad about a month ago, but we got to give a 2-point show approved.
Man, I mean, we touched on it.
I know.
Tyrese Maxey.
I'll do Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, why not?
Tyrese Maxey.
I like Maxey.
Okay. Tyrese Maxey. Where do you want to put him?
Oh, man.
I kind of like him like right over by that Lions, next to him and Stevie. Right in there.
Right here?
Yeah. Right around there.
Okay.
Tyrese Maxey, 2-point show approved. I like it.
Should we do him in a Kentucky jersey or Philly jersey?
Philly.
Okay. Fair.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of 2-point show.
What a good episode.
Yeah, man. I like talking.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah,
today.
For sure.
Argument.
Not much college ball, but that's okay.
It's all right.
Yeah, but we'll talk to you guys next time. We'll see you probably in about a week or so. And, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys. Peace.